You can also cross here in cars as well. And so the actual border checkpoint is where you see those lights over there. And the reason why people are kind of coming through at a trickle is not because there's not very many of them, but because it's taking a very long time to get through the border. The Polish side is relatively quick. They're letting Ukrainians through no problem, but the Ukrainians, we've heard from several people, are taking quite a long time to get through. And nearly everyone that we've talked to has told us some version of the same story, and that's that they didn't think that there was going to be conflict in Ukraine. They thought that Putin was bluffing, and then when they woke up this morning and heard the news, or maybe heard the explosions, that's when they packed their bags, put their family in the car or in a taxi or on a train, and got out of Dodge. Here's how one woman described it.
It's awful. You have to act, guys. You're next. I mean, maybe not America, but Poland, other countries of Europe need to act immediately. It's not normal. Those people stand 7 hours with a baby on the border.
All right, let me just flip around here and show you a little bit more. So a bus just left here carrying people to go pick people up, presumably from the border checkpoint, and there have been minibuses, cabs coming in here all throughout the day. Let me just show you the rest of the scene here, Jake, if I can. Marco, just get you to scoot through and not trip. So there's people kind of lining up, trying to figure out what they're going to do here. Some people are, again, trying to find a ride. They're trying to link up with a bus. They're hearing things about maybe there's a bus going to Warsaw, maybe they're going to another town. Other people are trying to get to Warsaw so that they can catch a flight somewhere else. There's exchange shops here. There's a little restaurant here. There's a hotel back there that you're not going to find a room at. So people are struggling to find a place to live. Poles, I should say as well, quickly, Jake, they are also preparing for this. In the towns that we came through on the way to the border, you saw very, very long lines, some 20, 30 cars long, because they're stocking up on fuel because they just simply don't know what's going to happen.
And for people who are wondering, well, why didn't these Ukrainians leave earlier, we should remember and remind our viewers that the leaders of Ukraine, President Zelensky on down, trying not to have panic, tried to reassure the public that Russia was not actually going to invade and attack, and ultimately they were wrong. Scott McLean reporting from the Polish side of the Ukrainian border. Scott, thank you so much. President Biden announcing what he calls significant sanctions on Russia, but how much of a difference will they make when the Russians are already bombing Ukrainian cities? We're going to go live on the ground to Russia and to Ukraine. That's next. Stay with us.